Hey, welcome to NetLab Games. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Francis.
And today we're going to play Mr.
Cabbagehead's
Garden.
You sound like a radio host.
Do I? It's my radio.
And this is Anthony.
My radio voice.
Alright, Mr. Cabbagehead's Garden is a very fast-playing game. Plays in about 15 to 20 minutes. For only 1 to 2 players.
Yeah, that's right.
So, designed by Todd Sanders for Ludo Creations. Shouldn't take long at all. We're going to try to save some vegetables.
Yep. So after the break, we'll take it to the table and we'll show you how it plays. All right. Welcome to the table. We have Mr. Cabbagehead's Garden, or soon to be garden.
I was going to say, we will have Mr. Cabbagehead's Garden.
Soon enough. So what is Mr. Cabbagehead's Garden, you ask? So Mr. Cabbagehead is like an award-winning gardener who happens to have a cabbage for a head. And he has very nosy, jealous neighbors, right? So we're going to be working on Mr. Cabbagehead's gardens individually to try to create the best
prize-winning garden.
Yeah, the best prize-winning garden with the best select vegetables and all sorts of good stuff, right? All the while, because these neighbors are so nosy and pesky, we're going to be having to go away on holiday.
Right.
And while we're away, they're going to come snooping around our garden to see what, miraculously large and wonderful vegetables we're creating.
Yes, and screw it all up.
They're going to do some bad things. So for this playthrough, we've had to select a certain number of neighbors, and we'll show you how it goes. So take a look at the table. The setup is very simple. You've got a deck of 45 cards, and within that deck, we've got 2 holiday cards that are seated in there at certain specific locations. Here we have 6 tokens, neighbor tokens, for each of the 4 neighbors that are coming out. So for this game, these are the base neighbors. So we've got
Mayor of
Oniontown, Sally, Tommy Autos. Who's this? Horace Savoy Brassica and Lord Carrot Botti. Right? So those are the 4 neighbors, and they're all gonna, you'll see how this works. And they're gonna decide to come and stomp all over our garden. Here we have the beehive, which is important for the drafting. This is a card drafting game. And over here we have Eudora Brassica, who's going to be judging our gardens at the very end to see who came up with the best garden, right?
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it for the setup, and we're just going to take turns going back and forth with a very unique drafting mechanism, right?
Yep.
So why don't you start us up by drafting 3 cards?
So I'm going to draft 3 cards. One's going to go on the left, 1 will go in the center, and 1 will go on the right. So the way this works as we draft, and I'll go first with the first player.
Yep.
What we're going to be doing is assembling a garden in front of us that is no bigger than, I think, like 6 by 3, right?
Right.
So we'll have 18 cards in total. As we draft, we can choose either the left-hand card, the center card, or the right-hand card. If we choose I'll start here, the right-hand side card, we actually earn a bee from the beehive, which will help us to, in later rounds, draft the left-hand side, because in order to take this card, you need to pay a bee. So we can't do that in the first round. The center card is free to take. All right, so I will, excuse me, I think I will take the pepper. So I'm going to take this pepper. I'll also get a bee. Now, how this works is I'm going to place this just over here for now. So I'll put it in my garden in a minute. With these remaining cards, I have some extra upkeep that we have to do. So there's some numbers on these cards. The left-hand number is the vegetable number. And what that indicates is which one is going to prevail when we have to unveil these tokens. So right now the pepper has a 24 value and the lettuce has a 2. So we're going to look at the pepper for a second. This number in the circle is going to tell us how many of these neighbor tokens we're going to reveal. And we'll do that. So we'll do 1 and 2. Okay. So this is going to go on Horace, and this is going to go on the mayor of Oniontown. We're going to do this every round. So each of the neighbors is going to end up with a number of tokens on him or her. Right. Or whatever. And once we get to the holiday phase, that's going to be critical because it'll tell us what neighbor has the most influence on our garden. Right. So anyway, so we took care of that. Now I have to decide which one of these I want to get rid of. And I think I will get rid of the lettuce. So I'm going to trash this to the bottom of the pile here. And we're going to leave the pepper out. And the final thing I have to do is decide where I want this for Anthony's turn. So I will say I'm going to put the pepper on the left-hand side. So now when you draw, you're going to draw two cards.
So if I wanted this pepper, I'm going to need to pay the B, which I don't have. Now, you have where we're placing in our garden, it's a grid of 3 rows by 6 columns.
Exactly.
So you can...
and since it's relative, like I'm kind of going to put this here, but I don't really know like where it is.
You don't necessarily
to the rest of my garden, and that's okay.
Have to decide where the boundaries are.
Yeah.
In the beginning, that's a variant. You can do that. It's much more difficult because you can't change once you plant something.
Right.
So we're just going to create what we're planting here. And the way you score in this game is with adjacent vegetables of the same type.
Correct.
Or by creating certain patterns, which is even more difficult. But keep in mind, we're only going to score vegetables in our garden that have another vegetable of the same type adjacent to it.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. Orthogonally adjacent.
Yep.
And as Francis alluded to before, you've got the vegetable number, you've got the number of neighbor tokens we're going to reveal. The red number below is how many of this particular card there are on the deck. So there are 6 pepper cards. And the blue ribbon is how many victory points these will be worth each if you're able to score them in your garden. So this is worth 2. So this will determine how we're going to actually start drafting and planting, right? So you said that's on the left. Now on my turn, I draw a center and a right card. And now I can decide. So out of all of these, I think I like the beans. I'm going to take them. They don't cost me anything, but I'm going to plant it here in my garden, probably somewhere right about there. The 2 remaining, the pepper wins because of the vegetable number. 2 tokens are revealed. These are the neighbors getting nosier and nosier.
Actually, they have no noses at all.
They have no noses at all. So I'm going to ditch the pepper to the bottom of the pile.
Okay.
Make the lettuce the far left.
Okay. And we just keep doing this.
We're going to keep on going until we reach the holiday.
Ooh. I like the pumpkin.
Pumpkins.
All right. Kind of put that like right there. And
carrot wins.
Carrot wins. We only do 1. Okay.
Right.
And I'll get rid of the lettuce.
Okay. Carrot is where?
That will go in. Let's put that on the right hand side.
Carrot is right. Rutabaga.
I'd say rutabaga.
I don't know. I will draft the far right carrot, which is going to earn me a B to spend later. And I will place this maybe in this upper left of my bean in the corner.
Okay.
All right. So out of these 2, the rutabaga wins. 2 tokens are being revealed. We've got the onion guy and the carrot man. And we're going to dump the rutabaga, I believe. Okay. All right. And the carrot will be on the left.
This carrot. Oh, beans.
Oh, beans.
Oh, beans. Oh, beans.
That was wonderful.
I think that's a good one. Okay. I'll take beans for free.
Of course you will.
Beans for free. And I'll put it like over here. Somewhere. Yeah, like right there. Okay. And
looks like lettuce wins.
With 3. Boom, boom, boom. Carrot, tomato, onion man.
Onion man. Okay.
All right, so and I'll get rid of the carrot.
And lettuce is where?
You can put it on the far left.
Far left lettuce. Okay. We'll take those carrots far right. It's going to earn me another B. And we'll plant those carrots right here adjacent to those carrots.
Nice.
Which is what you want to do in this game. All right. We are going to pull 3 more. Oof. So cabbage, onion, and carrot man.
Okay.
All right. The pepper's getting buried, and the lettuce is far left.
Okay.
Oh, more beans.
Beans. Yes. I think I'll take those beans.
Take the beans. No more
right
beans
here.
for you.
No beans about it.
Yeah. We don't like that combination. Okay.
Anyway. You're crazy. I'm burying the radishes.
Okay. And lettuce is where?
Put it on the right.
Lettuce on the right. All right, so you have lettuce on the left, beans in the middle. I can't turn down more beans. If you're eating beans, I'm going for the beans too. Okay, so we have lettuce is winning. we've got, the Onion Man's very, very interested in what we're doing here. So this lettuce is far left.
Okay. Turnip.
Turnip. And pumpkin. Ooh, pumpkin.
I think we're about to have a holiday, too.
Probably soon, because the 5th card is when the first holiday happens. Every 5 cards.
I'll take the pumpkin.
Right?
And I get a B for
It's
that,
going to give you a B. Okay, so we've got the lettuce wins for 3 more. Goodness. Got some very nosy neighbors.
I will...
Well, first you got to turn up 3.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
3 neighbors.
Uh-oh. Tomato. All right.
Okay.
Great. I guess I'll get rid of the turnip.
Turnip. And lettuce is where?
In the center.
Center. Okay, so we're gonna have rutabaga, lettuce, and a turnip. Okay.
So nice of that turnip to turn up.
So we're on holiday.
Okay.
I will take. I guess I'll take the turnip.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a B for that. I'll put the turnip somewhere down here.
All right.
All right, and we're going to reveal 3 more. 2 tomatoes and an onion.
Onion Man has it.
All right, we're burying this.
We're burying the rutabaga?
No, we're burying the lettuce.
Okay.
All right, so now we have 1 vegetable in front of us, right?
Yes.
And we're on holiday.
We are. All right, so the way we're going to do this is look at who has the most
The rutabaga will be on the right.
nosiness. So actually, the tomato and the Onion Man are both tied.
So in the event of a tie, the neighbors are so busy chatting each other up that they don't invade our garden. So that's actually the best outcome.
Yeah.
So we clear all of these off and we're going to shuffle them up. Because again, these neighbors are literally going to come in and start stealing vegetables.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Majorly screws with your vibe, you know.
All right.
It damages my calm.
It does. Your gardening calm.
Yes. So we'll just shuffle those back up, bring them back up to the top.
All right. Okay.
Probably could use like a draw bag for this.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
good.
if you
It's
wanna-
kind of annoying when they have to
They'll have to stay face down.
just
Okay.
grab them from all over.
So,
All right, where's rutabaga
so
go?
the holiday goes in the discard pile. Rutabaga is on the far right.
Okay. Ooh.
Mmm.
Ooh, pepper. Those radishes are so good, though.
They're not bad.
I like the radishes.
They're
But
simply.
the thing is, you don't score anything, you know,
I know.
for your... I'll take the pepper.
For your single vegetables.
For your single vegetable.
That is true.
Scores nothing.
All right, so turn up 2.
Turn up 2.
2 tokens.
Okay.
All right, who do you burn?
And I will bury the radish.
Oh, always burying the radish. Okay.
Rutabaga
Is where?
will be on the far right.
Okay. So we've got carrots, rutabaga. Far left carrots. I'm going to take that, but that's going to cost me a B. So I'll pay my B. And I'll put carrots up here.
Okay.
And we have 3 tokens. 2 tomatoes and an onion. And we'll bury this one.
Okay.
This rutabaga will be on the far right.
Okay. More carrots. So many rutabagas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, moly. I'll take a carrot so that I have to pay a B for. And I'll put that like down here.
Okay. So
And let's see, we've got
how many we
1.
turning? Just 1. That's not bad.
Not so bad. And I'll bury this guy.
What does that leave us with?
And that'll go on the far right.
Right. All right. So we have salsify.
Salsify.
That's the first one of those.
Another good one.
But I gotta take the turnip.
Yeah, you do.
So I will plant this turnip here. Maybe I'll plant it here. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to have to turn up one turnip. Salsify gets buried. Rutabaga stays on the far right. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Keep it flowing.
That rutabaga is going to go bad.
Yeah, nobody wants that rutabaga. Pumpkins and carrots. Oh my goodness.
Pumpkins and carrots. Oh my.
Yes.
Let's put that there.
All right.
Okie doke.
Okie doke. So you're going to have to turn 3 neighbor tokens.
Yeah. Okay. And I will bury the carrots.
You should just get rid of that rutabaga already.
I know.
I mean, honestly.
Just take it. All right, your turn.
It's on the far right still,
Yes.
I'm assuming. Salsify. Ah, boy. All right, I guess I'll take the salsify on the far left. Cost me a B token, but I'll put that up here by my carrots. Or can I put it kind of over here? Yeah, I'll do that. And I've got 2 tokens. Tomatoes and lettuce. Lettuce is going rutabagas far right. Here we go.
Rutabaga.
Oh,
So much salsify. It's like a white carrot.
It is. It's very weird.
I'll take it. I'll take this salsify.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put it down here.
All right.
Okay.
Turn up 1.
Okay.
And bury the rutabaga. Yeah. Oh well.
Go ahead.
Carrots and peppers. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pay a B, my last B, for a carrot. So I'll put it right there. Turn up 1. Onion man. And bury the pepper. Eventually, one of us is gonna want to have this.
I know.
rutabaga.
Oh no. I'm assuming you wanted this on the right still.
Of course. Because now we're out of bees. That's the thing, right? 'Cause we kind of stockpiled bees in the beginning.
I know.
So that we could avoid stuff like the rutabaga. Mm-hmm. But now they've come back to bite us.
To rutabagas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, radishes.
It's worth points, but you don't
I know.
have any. That's unfortunate.
Not yet, I don't.
Yeah, and that pumpkin is just going to slip through your fingers.
Why? Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Maybe. It'll slip to the bottom of the deck in a minute.
Yeah, it's about to.
Is what's gonna happen, actually.
That's for sure.
Yeah, I guess I'll take the radish.
Your garden's filling up,
So is yours.
I guess.
Put it over here.
Okay.
Radishes.
You turn up 1 neighbor token this round. Which is not bad.
This is going down.
Yeah, that's good. I don't need pumpkins
And
anyway.
it is your turn.
Does it stand on the right or the left?
It'll stay on the right.
Okay. Beans. I love beans, but I can't take them. I can't take the beans. So I've got to take the radish just to get it out of the deck.
Hey.
Right? And I've got to bury the beans, even though I like them. And
Well, when you bury them, at least they come back out.
They will.
Yeah.
But we're on holiday again.
Yes, we are.
Right? So, well, hold on.
Did you,
I didn't take
do your
into
thing?
effect. So the beans win, they get 2.
Yep.
Forgot to turn up 2. All right, so we have onion and carrot. I think the onion man just won.
He did.
Yeah, he's got 6. So,
Yeah.
what happens now? So, the onion man, it's the mayor of Onion Town. He only
not
loves
good.
turnips, salsify, and radishes. Right? So he will always choose to take one turnip, salsify, or radish with the highest vegetable number. So turnip, salsify, and radish. So you have to look at all your turnips, all your salsify, and all your radish, whichever one has the highest number. And he just took my turnip.
And he took my salsify.
So this goes in the discard pile. So they're out.
It's not good.
And that's how the holiday works.
Yeah.
And they just ruin everything. Mayor of Onion Town, indeed.
Some kind of mayor.
Yeah. All right. Was he mayor from a southern town?
Why?
Because he kind of said that with a little southern drawl.
I said some kind of mayor.
That's what it sounded like to me. All right, so we press on.
All right.
This is going to be on the far right for you. Oh, that pumpkin's gonna cost you. See, it's almost like
I don't have any bees.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's almost like now you have to take the rutabaga.
I'll take the rutabaga.
Yes, finally, that thing is out of the offer.
I guess I'll put it down here.
Okay.
And
2 tokens.
2 because of the pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
Lettuce, tomato, and I'll bury the pumpkin. Rutabaga will go on the
right?
On the left.
On the left.
Hey, wait a minute. What did I take?
You took the rutabaga.
In the middle?
It was on the right. You get a B.
Yeah, I get a B.
You didn't take your B. That was the whole reason you took the rutabaga. So you want this on the left?
I do.
Okay. Middle and right. Oh my god. I don't want the rutabaga.
But there's so many of them in the deck.
I
because
know.
we keep burying them, so now they're coming back.
I guess. So I'll take the pepper.
Okay.
Well, not really. That's worth the same amount of points as the rutabaga. I might as well take the rutabaga.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Put it down.
Rutabaga gets a bad rap.
In that corner.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take a B.
Okay.
And we're looking at 2 tokens. So we've got 2 carrot heads.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll bury...
The rutabaga?
No, we'll bury the pepper this time.
All right.
And the rutabaga will go...
In the middle?
In the middle.
Okay.
I guess at some point the rutabaga becomes valuable, right?
Yeah, I guess. Oh, another pepper. I'll take the rutabaga.
Okay. Start building out your rutabaga garden.
I know. All these roots, these are like my root vegetables.
You've got 2 tokens this turn.
Okay. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll bury the pepper.
Bury the pepper.
It's weird.
It is weird.
Okay, this lettuce will go in the right-hand side.
In the right.
In the wrong. More lettuce.
Okay.
More rutabaga.
Lettuce and rutabagas.
At least you kind of want rutabaga now, right?
I don't really want it, but I'll...
You don't, like, not want it.
I guess I'll take the rutabaga from the middle. We're going with 2 tokens, 2 more carrot heads, and I'll bury one of these lettuce, and we'll give you this lettuce on the right.
Okay. Carrot.
And pepper.
This isn't really stuff that I need, though.
No, it's not.
I don't want to pay for that carrot. But I feel like I have to. We don't have a lot of moves left, you know what I mean?
I know.
Okay. And we've got
3.
3.
Great.
Okay. And we'll bury, I don't know, I guess the pepper. Lettuce can stay on the right.
Okay. Oh, the radish. I'll pay my B for that radish.
Yeah, you will.
I need it. Where do I want to go? I guess I'll go there. We've got 1 tomato and this will be on the right.
Oh, so much lettuce. Oh, this is the worst.
And you don't even have turnips out there either. Oh,
No.
you can't afford it either.
I can't afford it.
Yeah. Wow, that's brutal.
I know. I mean, don't really have an option. I guess I'll just take the lettuce. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll take this lettuce because then I can get a B in case something fantastic pops up. Go here.
And you're revealing 3 more neighbor tokens this time.
I know. Carrot, onion, tomato.
Okay.
Okay.
What would you like to leave?
I'll get rid of the turnip. Leave the
Lettuce is going where?
On the far right.
The far right. Radish. Rutabaga. Lettuce. I can't take the radish, unfortunately. And the lettuce isn't going to do me any good. But I will take the lettuce. And I'm going to put it over here.
Okay.
Make sure I'm not going off the so now I've actually just created. This was like that.
What are you doing?
Like, no, I put that
What
out.
are
like
you doing?
That. I was like this. I created the 6.
Oh, the outline.
So I have to, I want to shift everything left 1 because I'm at the edge of the camera.
Oh, okay. So you're not actually like moving things around?
No, I'm not switching stuff in my garden. I'm just shifting my garden.
Yeah.
So that people can see it. Mm-hmm. Just I think about the viewers.
Okay, that's good.
2. Boom and boom.
Okay.
We'll get rid of the radish.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cheap.
Rutabaga is going to be in the middle. We'll middle
This is
that.
our last draw, by the way.
Okay.
Rutabaga. Salsify. I really needed that radish. Guess I'll take a rutabaga. I mean, at least I can score it. You know, it's not what I wanted, but we'll do 2 and get rid of the salsify. Your last turn. I'll put this on the far right.
Far right. Carrots and lettuce. I'll take the lettuce. Put that right there.
All right.
That's it.
So we have another on holiday phase, even
Yes.
though we don't have a card for it.
Correct.
So we do that. So we actually have to still reveal 3.
Oh my god.
What you pick?
Yep. 2 onion mans and tomato.
Oh, that's not good.
Let's see if we
Really?
tied.
Oh, I think they did.
So
They
3,
tied.
6, 3, 6, 5, 5. Yep. So they don't come out.
Perfect. Okay.
Sweet. So now we
Good.
go into final scoring.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not happy with this garden.
You're not happy with your garden?
Negative.
Well, I'll let you know how happy I am in a minute. So, Eudora brassica. What is she, a radish?
I think she's like
A turnip?
a turnip.
Or a rutabaga?
I don't know. She's upside down anyway.
But she's the president of the garden club.
She is.
And she's going to tell us how well we did depending on, like, what ribbon we've earned, depending on how much we score. So, as we said earlier, as
And
long
a
as...
two-player, whoever gets the most points just wins.
Yeah, that's true. But I'd still like to know what kind of ribbon I earned.
Yes.
As long as you have 2 of a vegetable adjacent to each other and there's no single vegetable all by itself, you can score them with their victory points.
Right,
So
exactly.
go through,
Yep.
we'll score all our victory points, and we'll see how we did.
And then we have some merit that we might win.
We
but I
might or
probably
might
will
not. I don't think I will either.
So this is 18 for my pumpkins.
Right?
22 for peppers.
Right? Plus 10.
32.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 6.
36.
38.
38.
And 6.
44.
Yeah.
So you have 44 points in
As
your
it
garden.
stands.
All right, so
Okay.
keep that in mind. I've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 22, 24, 26, 48.
48.
Right.
All right.
44 to 48.
Okay.
So now,
Take out the Book of Merits.
Get the Book of Merits. So if you're able to complete any of these patterns,
I was so close.
You're awarded
you took my radish
the
away.
merit. So the 4 corners, if you have occupied with the same vegetable, neither of us did that.
Right.
The avenue, if you have 2 different vegetables on each of the ends, so your end caps, right? Neither of us did that. If you have 2, 2, and 2, or 2, 2, and 2, all different vegetables.
I almost had that. See, rutabaga, pumpkin, and then I needed that.
You needed
radish.
1 radish. You would have nailed that.
That's what I was looking for. I was like waiting for that because I was trying to get that.
Or if you had lettuce here and a pumpkin here, you could have done it the other way. So, not happening. If you have all 6 bees are in the supply at the end of the game, and I think that's like a single player thing because it wouldn't work for us. The mixed pot. Each row has exactly 3 types of vegetables in it.
No, that's really hard too. Because you get them taken away.
Yeah, so I needed 1 other different one here.
Yeah. Well, and you can't have each vegetable present in only one row. Like, you have the 2 lettuce.
I couldn't repeat.
You couldn't have that.
But I did have 3 different.
In each row?
Yeah.
But you can't have the same
in different
categories.
So that's a tough one.
They're very hard. The merits are very hard.
And the Monopoly here, this garden has 5 vegetables of one type, and they're adjacent to each other. Which
if at least 5 of them are adjacent to each other, you get an extra 2 points.
And I missed that by 1 carrot.
Yeah.
Stinky. So 48 to 44.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is it.
And we didn't have anything in compost.
So you are able, right? No, that's if we would have.
You are able to, like, if there's something out that I want and I want to put it right where I planted this rutabaga, I can actually compost the rutabaga, but I lose 2 points at the end of the game.
For each vegetable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of stinky. All right.
Anyway,
so there it is, Mr. Cabbagehead's garden. Let's talk about it. All right. So you got to see us help Mr. Cabbagehead.
The cleanest gardening experience.
It was very. I didn't even get my hands dirty.
It's your favorite kind of gardening.
It is my favorite kind of gardening.
All right. So let's talk about theme. This is a very quick playing game.
Sure.
And very interestingly, it only plays at 1 or 2.
Yeah.
In fact, it almost seems like it was intended for solo play, and then you have this kind of 2-player variant, which you just saw. So
right.
But let's like I said, let's start off talking with theme.
Yeah.
You do feel like you're building a garden.
I do like
physically doing that.
I think the theme is here. It's a very odd theme.
Well.
Which is. Ludicreations does some pretty odd themes. You know what I mean? A lot of their games are like that. They're sort of these.
They're very off, but very good.
Off the beaten path. Yeah, but it's not that it's bad to have a weird theme, but it's kind of instead of just your generic happy farmer.
Right, exactly.
With vegetables.
It's like no, they're vegetable people, and they go on holiday a lot.
Yeah, and they're like. You can kind of picture this little village or this little town of vegetable people, and they're all up in each other's business.
And, totally.
But they're growing vegetables, so.
I know.
For consumption.
I know.
Right? I don't know.
I have my thing with like vegetables dressed up as people,
or animals dressed up as people.
Like,
anything not people dressed up as people.
Especially when they're very, because the art and everything on here is gorgeous. Like I love how. I mean, these look like seed packets.
They do.
Which I love. Like, they have that old-timey kind of seed packet look, which is really cool. And the art on the vegetables is very cool, too. It's just that, like, this lettuce has a face.
And
a hat.
I think that's where they lose you.
That's where they lose me. Right. But I don't hate it.
Like, you wouldn't want to run into one of these guys.
It's just, like, these are the things my nightmares are made
of. Yeah,
of.
like, if you open your shades at night and you look outside and that thing's standing in your backyard watching you. Like just waving. Like that's just creepy, right? But that said.
That said, in the game, very cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So I think thematically, it's all here. You've got these nosy neighbors who will do some wacky stuff to your garden. You know, if their interest level is really high.
Right.
Which is cool because you don't know which one you're going to get. And there's a bunch of them that come in the game and they all have a bunch of different rules. There's a lot of variants that come with the game right in the box. So there's so much there and it's all thematic.
Right.
Which is really cool. And the whole gardening bit, you know, it feels like you're gardening. It's cool.
Yeah.
Totally
very
dig
much
it.
so.
Yep. It's strong.
And that we can kind of talk about mechanics and weight too, because I think where this game shines really is in the very simple but puzzly putting together your garden in a way to really hit those merit bonuses.
Yeah.
Because you're always, more or less, you're probably going to score pretty consistently every time.
Around
what we did.
Yeah.
But hitting those merits is so, because you're always like one card off, you know? And if you pay attention, once you kind of know what you're doing, if you pay attention to the neighbors that are out there, that may actually affect the cards that you draw too, because you're like, okay, I don't want to draw 3 tokens and risk, filling up this. Or if one already has all 6 of his tokens, you might want to draw as many as you can to try and get some of the other vegetables to tie so that they're not affected.
So that they're all just distracted.
Yeah, so it's not just about what you want in your garden. It's about, you have very limited moves.
Yeah.
And you have to try to maximize in order to get some of these points, and it's hard.
It's very
really
hard.
is hard.
We scored the white ribbon, which
is like the worst.
Is the second from being terrible.
What is the actual thing?
It's like just the white ribbon. So 41 to 60 points.
Murmurs.
Yeah. Yeah, the white ribbon and some polite murmurs. Yeah, you need the yellow to get applause, and then a hearty handshake, and then if you get the blue ribbon, you get a rousing hurrah.
Hoorah!
Yeah, we didn't get a hooah, which is kind of like an Army Ranger thing, I think. I don't know. But you get a hurrah, like you did one. We didn't even get that. We got a little bit of murmur.
Yeah.
So that's pretty.
I'm proud of it.
Pretty embarrassing. But you've got to go for the merits.
You do.
That's the puzzle in this game, right? So from a mechanic and weight, the mechanic is really cool. I like the drafting bit of it and trying to get these in, and I like the whole idea of them coming and like messing up your garden. Maybe not. They don't do it. You never know, and that's always cool in the unknown. Yeah. And you have multiple decisions to make while you're drafting, like Francis said. So I think it's absolutely a lightweight game that anybody could play.
Yes.
But if you're soloing this baby, you've got to really pay attention to the puzzle.
Absolutely.
And I think that's where this really shines, is in that puzzle, and the strategy and solving that puzzle. So
yeah, I think that as far as, I think you hit on target audience, where it's really, I mean, if you play solo, this is great. If you play with 2 people, fantastic too.
Yeah.
It comes in a very small box.
Yeah.
So it, packs away and travels really well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And this is definitely one that you could just take out and, like you said, have a ton of replayability. You can use all the different variants, use different neighbors and stuff to kind of change things up a little bit.
I think so.
And so it's all in like a nice, tight, neat little package.
Yeah, it definitely gives you enough in a little box.
Looking for that, then you are probably the target audience.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, definitely enjoyed this one.
Yeah. So anything else you want to say?
No, I think that's it.
Okay.
All right. So hope you enjoyed the playthrough. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
See ya.